So the link between PCOS and hypothyroidism. Now, if you have one of these conditions, you know it can make your life extremely difficult. If you have both of these conditions, like 20% of women with PCOS do, it can make your life hell at times. So what is the link? What is hypothyroidism? And what is there to do about it? So the link is this: around 8% of women have hypothyroidism, but 20% of women with PCOS have hypothyroidism. That is a significant difference. So there is definitely a link. Now, we don't actually know at the moment what that link is, but we believe there is a genetic disposition, nutrient deficiencies, issues with your immune system, and stress all play a role in exacerbating or connecting these two conditions. Now, there are two types of hypothyroidism. There is hypothyroidism where your thyroid simply can't produce enough thyroid hormones, and there is also Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Now, the large majority, over 90% of women with PCOS and hypothyroidism will have Hashimoto's. Hashimoto's is actually when your immune system attacks your thyroid and therefore damages your thyroid so it can't produce enough thyroid hormone. So Hashimoto's thyroiditis is an immune system issue. And as we know, a lot of women with PCOS will have low-grade inflammation. Inflammation is your immune response. So there's a link there. And we know that your immune system is largely reactive to stress. So this is why stress is so important, and managing your stress, both emotional and physical, is so important, because we know stress can exacerbate your PCOS, but also exacerbate your hypothyroidism. So signs of hypothyroidism will include chronic fatigue, like you're always tired. Even if you're eating well, you're exercising, you just can't seem why. You're just always tired, you're down. Obviously weight gain, because your thyroid manages your metabolism. So hypothyroidism will cause your metabolism to slow down. I made a post, was it this morning or yesterday, talking about how PCOS can also slow down your metabolism. Dry skin, constipation, thinning hair, and inability to deal with cold weather. These are all signs and symptoms of hypothyroidism. Now, talking about the link, there is a correlation between insulin resistance and thyroid stimulating hormone. Thyroid stimulating hormone is produced by your brain to stimulate the production of thyroid hormones by your thyroid. So what we see is high levels of thyroid stimulating hormone is correlated to insulin resistance. So there's definitely a connection there. And what we also know is hypothyroidism lowers levels of SHBG. Do you remember what that is? Sex hormone binding globulin. Now, that is a protein in your bloodstream that attaches itself to testosterone, to regulate testosterone levels. So when SHBG levels are good, testosterone levels should be good. But in hypothyroidism, it lowers your levels of sex hormone binding globulin. Lower levels of SHBG means there's higher levels of testosterone in your bloodstream. And as we know, especially for women with PCOS, higher levels of testosterone will cause symptoms like hair loss or thinning, hair growth, especially around the face, acne, and fertility issues. These are all issues already seen by many women with PCOS. But hypothyroidism will also exacerbate these issues. So because there is such a strong link, if you have not been already, make sure you get tested by your doctor. Make sure you ask them specifically, please test me for hypothyroidism. And at least then if you get tested, they may put you on thyroid medication to level out your thyroid levels. And that is so important because your thyroid can impact basically every aspect of your body and therefore your life. So if you have experience with PCOS and hypothyroidism, let me know below. Share your experience if you want to, because we're building a really, really great community here. If you haven't already, make sure you scroll back through my other videos because there is so much great information I'm hoping that you're enjoying, and I'll see you next time.